Jackson, first play, going to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Jackson. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Play action. Now Jackson. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Wright's got it. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Sam Hubbard in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jeffrey Simmons, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down. The Ravens send their punter out now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. Here we go. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
11.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Jackson's throw taken in by Palmer. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. To throw again is Jackson. That's again complete to Palmer. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another 1st down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley, 35 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
11, mighty. 11. 12. 11. 12.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He finds his man. Complete. It's Walton. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 16 and a 1st.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
first and 10. Taylor now. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
12, 11, empty. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Now it's Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Trey Palmer, 43 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver is at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And they go play action now. Burrow. He finds his man complete. It's Walton. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. The Bengals at 12-2 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They go play action with Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. From 17 yards out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
On second down, here's Jackson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throw left side taken in by Palmer. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Jackson will throw again. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
Partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
On second down, Jackson. Complete to right. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT.
First down, here's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's going to be incomplete. For these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11. And it was the visiting Bengals who came away with the victory in that one, so they'll look to take the season series now here at home in Cincinnati. 2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 3rd down and 10.
11 MT tight.
Here's Burrow. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. 12, 12, 12.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Gun, gun.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Stop. They'll
run the toss here with Taylor. And they get back to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
Well, Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go.
11, 11. 11, Tommy.
It's second and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Let's get set. 11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Burrow on play action. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. This taken in at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. Dot.
On the draw is Taylor.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Here we go.
2nd and 5.
The tight end in motion right. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Pryor has it complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and 2. Now Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's got room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here.
11
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Now Burrow loses the football.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Now it's Burrow. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's one. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. With his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors. You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Jackson now. That's taken in by Palmer. Room past the 35.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Now it's Jackson. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Throwing is Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
3rd quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
A big play there. 48 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
On third down, here's Taylor.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
He may go. Jonathan Taylor.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jonathan Taylor
with career touchdown number 156. That ties him with Terrell Owens for fifth all-time.
And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 9 yards on the gain there, so from 2nd and 19, now we've got a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Hey, report. Report. Where's hot?
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Throw caught by Flowers.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And his throw is incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jeffrey Simmons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for right, and he finds him. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Here we go on 4th down. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him.
The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Bengals will get the football back.
Gun.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, really about 95% chance of winning.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
Yeah, and knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now the Bengals on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Running left, Taylor. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 4th down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The slot man in motion right. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in it.
It's caught at the 10. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. They gotta go.
They'll run here with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
On 1, ready?
2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
11. Stop.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
1-1, ready?
And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Now it's Burrow. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their face.